We are here. The media blitz will begin now. There's the official trailer. Apparently, all the things we've been looking at, TV spots, teasers. This is the real thing. This is going to give you the real impression. I'd imagine it's probably not the last trailer before we see probably one final trailer. Yeah. Typically, there's two. But there's going to be a media blitz, and we've already seen it on basketball shows. Dairy Queen's going to have some cake batter cookie dough Superman flavor, which I can't wait for. It's diabetes.
Super diabetes.
It's going to be a huge marketing, and they better because they didn't spend jack shit in the Super Bowl. So we'll see. They did the Puppy Bowl instead. So hopefully they're saving money to get the word out there on a brand new super film. Get butts in the seat. Let's see if this trailer is going to help that, shall we? I'm excited. Haven't seen it at all. This is literally
grab your popcorn.
Boom, 15 minutes ago. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Need to get the sound in there. I got to pause the sound or mute the sound in case we get copyright claim.
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
I think they have great chemistry already just from seeing these two in some of the trailers.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Beautiful. He's very
Superman.
handsome.
He changes his voice.
Yes, he does.
Deeper. Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
A lot of fire.
It's a
But he's
lot.
looking handsome here. He's supposed to be dorky. It's Clark. Getting hit in the
Today,
head.
the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
Oh, my God. Frank Grillo.
That's funny.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Flag. Oh, look at the cool tanks.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna.
Oh, he's Superman
I'm not
here.
the one being interviewed, Superman.
Oh,
Did you
she
consult with
knows.
the president?
It's practice.
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
Oh, they're arguing. What?
Doing good.
Okay, that's different. They love that shot. It's a good shot.
In the same situation and
What the
consider
fuck?
People are
What?
going to die.
That's crazy. What is that? Oh! Shot looks great. Nice. Being helped up by an average citizen.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Hey, buddy. That's Superman. Nice. What the hell? What the
What was that?
That's the engineer. Okay, that's... No!
Choices.
Damn, they're gonna show everything. Maybe I shouldn't watch the trailer. Crypto's defending the fucking Fortress of Solitude. There's so much packed in here. What the fuck is
he's not
that?
supposed to be there.
It's a sun.
It's Solitude.
Oh my god. Right, it's right on the name. Damn it, get out of my house. Nice, Mr. Fantastic.
Man.
Oh, his eyes look crazy.
He's not a man.
Oh, is he sick?
He's an
There's
it.
kryptonite right behind him.
He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's
It's not pink.
conversation.
They somehow depowered him.
I will not.
Oh, he's getting attacked by multiple superpowered beings
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
in that scene. Mark Kent! I cleaned your boots. I'm gonna get him. That goofy kaiju is still goofy. Hey! Whoa! Metamorpho looks fucking crazy, dude. Look at the kiss. The rising kiss. People are going crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Looks action-packed.
You have a dog?
Doggy. There's a doggo. There's a good boy. Good boy. I'm so scared what they're going to do with Crypto at the end, though. There's all emotional manipulation, especially when it results in having that dog taken away. And I'm going to be pissed if that happens. I'm going to deduct points. Okay, let's start with the boys since they're here, and I'm going to do a whole separate reaction.
It's looking good. I like this. It seems like she's trying to train him for the press. It's like, look, this is the kind of stuff you're going to encounter. It's getting to him. He's like, look, I'm saving people. And then she's kind of questioning him about his stuff. I was like,
Yeah, then they straight up start arguing.
Because you know the media, they like to twist some stuff
really
around.
Seen.
It's like, well, you were here illegally.
Can you?
It's like, but I stopped the war.
That shit don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, nope, you got to do it by the law. But I'm loving this. I can't wait to see it. I honestly don't want to see another trailer.
Yeah, I don't want to see another trailer. I'm going to be honest.
It's already too much.
It's too much for me. I don't want shit ruined. There are so many shots that I like. The suit is looking really good. Battle damage all over the place. Alex, what are you thinking?
It looks all right. I mean, they're showing everything, and there's some things that I don't personally care that, I don't like the whole you can't go anywhere in the world because you're an official representative of the United States. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm Superman.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't dwell
Superman.
too much on that because I'm just personally not super interested in that. But, I mean, I always give James Gunn the benefit of the doubt because he is such a great writer and he knows what people like. He knows how to inject humor when appropriate and be serious. And so,
he's yelling at Lois.
he looks great. I mean, David Cornswell looks
good.
great, and Lois looks great. And there's even more characters in this trailer than there were in some of the other ones. So there's a lot of
there's a lot.
Everything looks really nice. Looks real,
I
and
like the
it's not just
costume.
a bunch of CGI. It is, live action. I wonder how they're doing the flying. I think people will believe a man can fly again, even though they already believe it at this point.
Yeah,
that was the first.
I mean, half the people in the movie can fly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I didn't get sometimes I see a trailer that I'm really interested in, and you almost get chills and you get real excited, real amped for it. Maybe we've seen so many of them here already, or they showed too much, but I didn't get that.
I'm optimistic.
Man has big hands.
I don't want to get too excited and overhype myself, but I
Right,
am looking
same
forward
here.
to it.
I know. I don't want to come crashing down
exactly.
to earth when
It's
we watch the
I
film
want
because
to
our expectations are through the roof. And honestly, when I first heard about the project, I didn't have I was worried as hell about the tone and this and that. But because I've seen everything that I've seen from these trailers have been that this is a new interpretation of Superman, something that we've not seen before, something that is directly from the comics. And I'm into it. I dig it. I think it's going to be really faithful. Now, is that going to result in some people saying, well, oh, this looks hokey. This looks ridiculous.
Of course,
the suit of armor looks fucking stupid. Why isn't it dark? Why isn't it look like
one.
Transformers with lines and dark?
You can't even see sometimes.
This is a comic book, man. I've never seen a Superman film where they straight up the comic is on the page, straight from the page of the comic book onto the screen, and this is that. And with that comes a lot of baggage. With that comes, a certain tone, a certain look. It's bright. It's vibrant. This is literally what I have been asking for forever. So, of course, I'm going to give it a chance. Of course, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. A lot of these scenes taken out of context, if you feel that they don't have impact, they could have impact in the film.
Look-wise, I think they did a great job on casting. We'll see, their acting chops, but they got the look down.
Yeah, I love the sci-fi tech. I like the fact that it's not an origin story and Superman is going to be the only one in the world. Their superheroes are already in operation, and Superman has a different way of doing things in which he wants to inspire others. So, and I'm thinking, man, we might have our definitive version of Lex. He looks so young, so different.
Is that Jolly Rancher in his mouth?
I please don't with the Jolly Ranchers.
I hope they kind of do that. And he's like, Jolly Rancher?
No, gross. Stop it.
The love and support, seeing Superman loved on and supported by his parents. This is all the emotional threads and the ties that is going to help people identify with Superman. One of the biggest criticisms is he's an invulnerable alien. He's a godlike figure.
He could have saved his dad into the tornado.
Yeah, his dad doing stupid shit in the tornado.
He could have.
But here, you have everything as a joke to these guys. Okay.
No.
So, what else?
Here's he's holding. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
trying to see who the one in the right is, though. Pink dress.
Pink dress.
Yeah, you could kind of see, who's that? Why is she in the cage? She must be special. Why is she there?
That's a good point. I don't know. Look at this guy over here. This guy's just checking things out. Why are they there? I think that maybe this is Lex's prison. Has to be a prison for Lex. and these are either political prisoners that he's picked up. He picked some lady up at a party, and then this guy over here maybe knows his tax information, so he fucking captures him, and he's keeping
Jimmy Olsen.
Because you have the Lex soldiers here that have these exosuits that are going to be super powered. But what I don't understand is how they're able to manhandle Superman in this particular way. So that might have to be.
I think it's because of the kryptonite behind him.
Is that kryptonite or that guy's hand? It kind of looks like that guy's hand.
It's pretty shiny.
You're right. There is.
I think that's why.
Yeah, because Metamorpho
is
essentially he can morph into different materials and things. So yeah, you're right. That's nice pick out, Joe. Perfect. But I thought he was on. I guess he's working for Lex as a villain.
Might have a change of heart.
Yeah, being forced to work for him.
Hopefully having a change of heart. Here, this suit looks amazing. Some people were pointing out how this might actually be another version of the suit that we haven't seen. A new suit, a second suit. If we zoom in on it, you'll see it no longer has the collar. Because you see skin around his neck. You see his neck.
Like the older versions?
Like the older versions. Oh, my God, if that happens, that's just going to be perfect. Okay, we get more shots of what they call the Justice Gang, at least at first. I don't see Justice Gang. I just see a J and an L. So Justice League. So maybe this is the Proto Justice League, and hopefully, maybe they're showing up in support of Superman. This is probably, with looking at the lighting and everything, I believe this is the moment that Kaiju comes in, and they're gonna take care of the Kaiju, and and I think typically it's let's beat everything up. We're superheroes. Let's take care of everything super fast. And it might be that Superman comes in and says, we have to do things differently. Or why is this kaiju randomly here? He's a creature. Don't kill him. And, Guy Gardner wants to fucking headshot him and blood and guts everywhere and just kill it. But maybe, there's a reason why the kaiju is rampaging. That's been in a few cartoons and in a few comics. It could be a kaiju baby was stolen. It could be Lex Luthor unleashing a kaiju for PR reasons, trying to make Superman or these other heroes look bad, and then have a secret bomb explode so it looks like Superman's incompetent. Lots of different things it could be.
I'm thinking maybe this is going to be the first scene. The war, he stops the war, and then that's kind of like gets the political stuff going.
You're right.
And then that's the interview, and then that kind of rolls from there.
I think we're picking up on the plot of Superman's way of helping in the world.
Yeah, it's like, no, you can't do this.
First thing's a kaiju. He tries to stop the kaiju from being killed and rampant. And people are like, "What are you doing? Let's just kill the kaiju, get it out of the way." What are you defending the kaiju? Are you for aliens? Are you for monsters and destruction? And he's like, "No, you don't understand. There might be a reason." And then with the war, he goes over and stops the war, and they're like, "You can't do that. You're a representative of the United States, and the United States didn't step in, so you can." He's like, "What are you talking about? Just because I'm a U.S. citizen or I was born here doesn't mean that I can't go and do the right thing and help people and prevent them from being slaughtered and killed."
And then after that, they said, "You know what? Straight to jail."
Straight to jail.
That's where you get ripped from.
And then that's when Lex uses the Engineer and Ultraman, it appears, in order to bring Superman in. He does all this PR damage to him, turns people against him, and this is the moment that they arrest him or try to take him in. Mm-hmm. This, I don't know. This could be Metamorpho doing something. Like, why is this a different...
But I would assume he would go quietly. He's like, "You under arrest." It's like, fine.
But Lex doesn't have the authority to arrest anyone. This is an arrest thing.
Yeah.
That could be
a
capture
something
different.
Kal-El has already picked up on Lex's plan and is trying to fight against it. And here is Lex just losing his shit, and the emotion that comes out of Nicholas
Bring
Hoult
me
here
Superman.
is great. Yeah, and he's just, now you understand the depths that Lex is going to go to, and he has this obsession with Superman and stopping him. And he this. I think David looks the part, man. He has this gentle look about him, but yet this strength as well. So this is really cool. I did not expect to see Mark Kent. So Mark Kent is very precious here, small town, you know. Mom, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna go get your boots, because she knows her son is gonna take off and
Save the world.
Save the world. Do his work,
due diligence.
and job. Man, I wish they would have done something with the face.
He's
in
like,
this
no,
kaiju.
don't hit me.
It's so goofy. Even I don't like the kaiju's face. All right, I'm not gonna pretend to like the kaiju's face.
Misunderstood. He's like, I'm just trying to get out of here. It's too
I would
crowded.
prefer a more intimidating kaiju, especially if the whole point is, oh, the Justice Gang show up, we're going to take out this kaiju and beat it up, and Superman is like, no, wait, after fighting it, there's something wrong here. It's fighting in desperation, and it's looking for something. That point would be made even better if the fucking thing was intimidating. Is this James Gunn saying, I'm making a comic book, I'm making a all ages friendly Superman, because you would never see anything like this in Zack Snyder. So now I understand why Zack Snyder were like, this is the goofiest shit I've ever seen, and I'm never gonna watch this, and it's fucking dumb as fuck. It's like, yeah, okay, well, yeah, the kaiju's face might look a little goofy, but
so did fucking Doomsday.
Doomsday. Oh my God, you're right.
And Lex Luthor.
So
He looked fucking terrible.
Yeah, he looked fucking terrible. You don't give a shit about that wig and that fucking look, and then Doomsday.
I thought it was like,
Right.
is this Ninja
You don't
Jones?
have to get a random kaiju right. You have to get Doomsday right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just so bright, so colorful, and like a TV playing in the background and LCD billboards. It's so goofy, comic book, straight from the panels, like I said.
God, I expect to just despise this character.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, but I don't mean in the way that I don't like the character. I don't like anything about this.
He's gonna win you over. I guarantee it. Unless you've already convinced yourself to hate it. So Guy Gardner apparently is also here helping Superman because he knocks over the military.
Well, unless it's the other side, because there's two sides. Like they could have.
Yeah, and then here is are they blurring that face?
Glass?
I don't think that face will be blurred that way. I think that's a spoiler. That's why they're blurring it. So initially, I thought that this might be Maxwell Lord, and this is the Justice Gang, lashing out.
Oh, is this mysterious figure?
But he appears to have hair, so I don't think it's Lex Luthor.
Maybe we're just overanalyzing the stunt double.
Yeah. Okay, and what's her name? Isn't like Isabella Merced? Dina.
No.
Okay, fine. Dina. She
has exactly the same hairstyle as she does in the last one.
Unrecognizable here when she's screaming as Hawk Girl. But good. She needs to get in her action, get that battle face going. Dude, this is so comic book. It's so crazy. And you have the annoying Instagram models.
Is this a robot in the back? The one he's fighting in the beginning?
Yeah, I think that's the hammer of Barovia is what we've seen before.
I'm also excited to see his version of Clark Kent, because we didn't really see that with the other Superman.
This is that so good scene where he's just like taunting him, drinking my coffee right in your face. There's nothing you can do about it. As it's almost as if either Metamorpho is unable to control his own powers, or is he actually building an attack here to help them escape? Perhaps Superman is able to talk to him, because I think one of Superman's greatest powers that don't get enough attention is seduction. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, you know what I mean. With a variation on Joe trying to be funny.
All right.
You've made a good point.
You made a good point, yeah.
Just talking to people.
I like this.
Like in Thunderbolts, when Yelena kind of talks to Bob and talks him out. And that's why I think in the battle between, Sentry and Superman, Superman would win. He's basically Yelena on steroids with, the emotional support and the therapy support. So he would have done the same thing, and you would have been friends with Bob.
Until he turned into the Void.
Until he turns into the Void, then he's got to take care of business. Bright. That's the red color I want to see.
That's All-Star Superman, the cover, like.
Yeah, and then floating up while kissing. Just absolutely perfect. It's going to be a good film. By what I've seen here, it has me very encouraged that it's going to be good.
I think this one for sure is going to beat out the Smurfs. For sure.
For sure? Okay.
We'll see about Jurassic Park.
It will not be Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was like, we got to see Jurassic Park, Fantastic Four.
Well, what are we talking about, Alex, in terms of
sales
story or in terms of
sales? He's saying sales.
Sales.
Jurassic Park makes $1 billion.
Box
It could be the worst movie ever and it'll make $1 billion.
Yeah.
And it looks terrible.
Yeah,
and it's going to make $1 billion.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think Superman has the box office pull and appeal that he once did. To be honest with you guys, he's never really had that same kind of pull. If you look at all the numbers for previous Supermans.
People love dinosaurs.
And people love dinosaurs. Yeah, that'll bring in all people. Even people that don't like superheroes, they're going to see dinosaurs. So I don't expect it to beat Jurassic Park, and I'm expecting $600 million, which is at Man of Steel level, at or slightly below Man of Steel level. I'm just saying, hey, we're coming in, we're rebooting
it's
everything.
It's going to beat it because
I would be happy if it was $700 million. I think the upper possible limit 100% is 800. It ain't going any past 800, and that's out of the question.
This ain't no Minecraft.
I think it's 600. No, it's not. It's not, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Kids, boys, girls, younger people who are playing video games don't give a fuck about Superman. They don't. I mean, look at it. Fortnite hosts Superman, and Fortnite is basically Minecraft, but maybe even smaller. Everybody knows Minecraft. Everybody knows Fortnite, which, by the way, Fortnite is probably the next movie, isn't it? Somebody's thinking about doing that Fortnite film.
Anyways, shot at, build a house.
Yeah,
it's looking good. What this trailer did for me is show that there are a lot of topics covered in the film, a lot of emotions. It's not just comedy. It's also, conflict, loyalty, family, your relationships, doing the right thing, war, a little bit of politics, power, hungry. There's just so much in here.
And who better to do it than James Gunn?
And who better to do it than James
I think he does a great
Gunn.
job with that stuff.
I think he does.
I've seen time after time.
I agree. Now, the one thing I want to say is I feel so... I know a secret. I haven't read any leaks. I don't know that stuff,
You know
guys.
a secret, keep it to yourself.
No, but I'm telling you, I'm feeling this so hard only because of Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow. I have the comic. It's downstairs. I just read it. Crypto, as far as I can tell in that comment, if somebody in the comments wants to explain it to me, Crypto is Supergirl's dog in that storyline and in that alternate thing. Obviously, Crypto is Superman's dog. I want Crypto to be Superman's dog, but I have a feeling because they're doing almost a one-to-one adaptation of Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow, the explanation for her not being in this film is that she shows up at the end. She's about to go on that quest or after because she needs to pick up her dog. And then that's why the dog is disobedient, because he doesn't really listen to Superman. Superman's just the fun uncle who's babysitting the dog. And I swear, I'm going to take off like 1 or 2 points if you take away fucking Krypto at the end of the Superman film, and it's Superman and it's Supergirl's dog and not Superman's dog. I'm that petty. Because don't you fucking set up all this emotional manipulation of the bond between these two and then rip it away. What? You gonna make another joke? Go ahead.
I don't believe you, but
you don't believe what?
That you'll take away 1 to 2 points.
Okay, well, you probably think I'm gonna give the film a 10 out of 10, no matter how it is. Oh, we went back into blurry.
No, I don't think so. I think you're honest. I mean, look, we all have our biases.
I am dressed up. I do have biases. I'm not gonna lie.
I have biases. You have biases. Everyone's got biases. There's no problem with that.
If this film is shit, I'm gonna say it's fucking shit. Yeah, but I don't think so. From what I've seen already,
there's also times where James Gunn doesn't do a good job, and on certain aspects, and sometimes it could be here. It could. I don't know.
So I mean, the only out. And the only excuse I'll give for that is eventually she just says, hey, he's grown a bond with you and he's your dog now or something at the end. But anyways.
She's going to be that cold-hearted where she doesn't go get her own dog back? That makes me hate her.
Right. Krypto is an integral part of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so she's going to be Krypto's going to be in that film. Has to be in that film. And so she has to take the dog away from Superman.
What kind of fucking bed is that? There's no way.
What do you mean?
Look how his feet are not dangling over the edge. Look, as someone who knows what twin
beds
feel.
He hasn't been back. They kept his room like that since he left.
But I'm saying, if that's
he's been that tall for a long time in his life before he left.
So what do they have, like a twin XXXL that doesn't exist?
Can't afford it.
I'm telling you,
can't afford it, Alex.
I'm saying they can't afford it. That bed is huge. On a twin bed, my full ankles are dangling off the bed.
You're not normal.
No,
he is huge.
You're right, but I meant it's big in the sense that it's long and it needed to be wider. It's not wider. Because I think they're actually in a trailer park home. I think they live in a trailer park home, or what do you call it? Those
prefab?
The prefab kind of homes here. It's not like this massive Ma and Pa Kent
farmhouse
farmhouse thing. Yeah.
Moose needs a cape.
Yeah. Moose does need a cape. Also, if I loaned Moose to you and you bonded with Moose, I would never let you keep Moose.
Right. Right. So you're saying, damned if he does, damned if he does. So we're damned either way. If Supergirl says the dog can stay with you, you're going to be mad at Supergirl. If Supergirl takes the dog away from Superman, I'm going to be mad at Supergirl. So I'm mad at Supergirl and James Gunn either way. You done fucked up. You put yourself in the corner, not me. Okay? All right, that's it for this one. You guys, anything else? Okay. So what I think is, I'm encouraged by the trailer. It didn't hurt my hype for it.
No.
And what about you guys?
No, I was still looking forward to the movie, but I'm not trying to get too excited.
Yeah, I still think it looks good. I think they're showing a lot, which worries me, because if they do have another trailer, then it's like, well, we don't need to see the movie now because we know what's going to happen.
Yeah. No more trailers.
It's like, please stop showing more stuff in these things.
Just use this trailer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell us what you thought of this trailer and let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys. And stay tuned, because I'm going to do a big breakdown, frame by frame, of everything.
3 hours long.
There you go. It'll probably be. So, check it out.